October 16th, a little more than 3 weeks after all hell broke loose on the night of May Crow's funeral, concerned citizens gathered to discuss actions the law-abiding element might take to stop and hopefully reverse the exodus. He ain't reversing nothing. None black folks is gone. Peace. Many surely, they put up that one finger and dip. Many surely felt a moral Christian duty. Shut up. If you felt a moral Christian duty, you would have asked God for some wisdom to decipher what really happened. And you would not try to hold two people accountable, or three plus, that ain't have jack squat to do with it. And then you would have made better efforts to protect those people. But no, nigga. No. Many surely felt a moral Christian duty to speak out against the violence and in defense of the black families who have lived in their homes, cooked their meals, and nursed their children. Yeah, niggas be saying this all the time. We motherfuckers stuck our teat. Black women stuck our teat into your white babies' mouths. And look how the freak you treat us. Fed you. You niggas don't know how to cook and clean after yourself. Filthy. Filthy. For generations, too. In some cases, going all the way back to the days of slavery. And was still doing it post. As one local man put it, they drove out a cook who raised 17 children out of my kitchen. Present at the mass meeting were planters, mill operators, mine owners, blue-collared workers, hard-working class whites, poor. Jesus. Present at the mass meeting were planters, mill operators, and mine owners, as well as members of rich white families who could hardly imagine life without their black help. All these people had in common an urgent goal to keep that money going. And that was to stop the intimidation as soon as possible, lest they wait to find that every black field hand, overseer, driver, cook, and washerwoman in the county had vanished into the night. Oh, for God, help us, please, Lord. We can't lose the help. Coming mayor Charlie Harris presided over the gathering, and its secretary was John F. Eccles, a 24-year-old who had grown up in Cumming, gone to school in Atlanta, and recently returned to serve as a clerk in Harris's law office. The official resolution that Eccles recorded in his stenography pad shows that many whites in Cumming were deeply troubled by what was happening after dark. Then why y'all ain't bring y'all tails out after dark? Their resolution informed the governor that the violence was not a series of unrelated attacks, but part of a coordinated effort on the part of some unknown persons to drive the colored people from the county, which is evidenced by letters written and dropped off at the doors of this class of our people and in their mailboxes, notifying them that they must leave and containing threats against them, as well as letters to some of the white people, all of which is unlawful and detrimental to the interests of the common people. In a cover letter to the governor, Harris added that quite a number of black churches had been burned and inhabited houses shot into. Inhabited houses, so that means people were in there. Shot into by persons unknown, and letters of intimidation sent through the mails, contrary, we believe, to the laws. This last detail about threats being delivered through the U.S. Postal Service, was no small matter, for it meant that these persons unknown were violating not just county and state criminal codes, but federal laws. The implicit argument was that this was no longer a problem for a part-time mayor and a small county police force, but a matter worthy of the attention of the governor and the federal judiciary. As part of their appeal for help, those present affirmed their commitment to peace and order. We condemn this conduct, they said, and pledge ourselves to give to the innocent and law-abiding colored people in the county the reasonable and lawful protection in our power and our aid in ferreting out the real perpetrators and bringing them to justice. The resolution called on Judge William T. Newman of Georgia's Northern District Federal Court to open an investigation and reminded state officials that Knox and Daniel were soon to be brought back and hung near the Cumming Square. Citizens of Forsyth asked the governor to send the Georgia National Guard to help in maintaining order and preserving the peace, as well as suppressing evils already existing. Finally, the resolution called for immediate action from Governor Brown and Judge Newman, them raggedy niggas, and stressed the key role Bill Reed would have to play in stopping the violence. That raggedy nigga too. We pledge ourselves to stand by Sheriff Reed, the document concluded, and give him our support in protecting the innocent cities or citizens of our county. You expect the KKK member that was right along with the people that hid at his house and allowed them people to run up in the jail to get them people, where his deputy Hummus was forced to deal with that lynch mob by himself? That same sheriff, you expect him to help the people? And you've got to be out your mind. If you want people to think otherwise of you more positively, then give them more positive experiences.